When life feels hard, it is rarely the situation itself, it is the spiral. You avoid it, you feel bad, you disconnect, and then you attract more struggle. It is a feeling. But here's the truth: struggle isn't spiritual, struggle is simply a signal, and ease is what happens when you realign. But it's definitely even a little bit more than that. I want to talk today, too, a little bit about the frequency and energy of self empowerment, not in like a cheeseball, old timey sense, but more about the energy and frequency of what reconnecting, realigning with the essence of who you are, and feeling really empowered so you can get the heck out of that spiral much more quickly and with a little bit more grace. And today I'm going to show you how to reset that spiral and bring yourself back into flow. Welcome to Infinite You. I'm Dr. Sheri, spiritual psychologist, multidimensional mindset mentor, and soul led success coach. And I help you shift your mindset, embody your infinite self, lose limits for sure, and manifest your really amazing aligned reality with your soul's potential right there beside you, with you, integrated with you. And if that resonates, hit subscribe, hit like, and definitely comment. I will definitely read them and get back to you, and hit that notification bell if you'd like to know when I release another video, usually every Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. So let's talk about why the spiral happens. We all know life brings a challenge. That is totally normal. It is a part of this human journey. I've made other videos about this and why challenges come to us. But there are times that instead of facing challenges, we often avoid them. We distract ourselves, we tune out, we numb ourselves, and maybe we just push it aside and hope that it will pass. But then something happens. We feel worse. We disconnect from ourselves. We start to believe that we are stuck and there is no way out. And that is when the spiral begins. And that energy will attract the same energy. That frequency will beget that same frequency. And it is in that lower vibration, that lower frequency, that we will pull more situations that are similar to that, that will also mirror the struggle. It is not that the universe is punishing you. The universe is neutral. It's not judging. It simply mirrors the frequency you're carrying. Before I talk about alignment, I want to say one more thing about this. It's totally okay to be in a space where you're just feeling like really out of sorts and really misaligned. You don't have to do anything, but at least stop your mind from reeling. Take a moment, go walk in nature, breathe, do anything that will slowly bring you back into connection with the expansive part of who you are, just in the moment, to avoid that spiral. And ease yourself with grace, with faith, back into that place of alignment, just a little bit at a time. You don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to go from feeling crappy to feeling brilliant. You can, and it feels amazing when you can do that. But there are times that it's okay to give yourself permission to just be in that lower frequency, right? So I just want you to remember that, because when you can get back into alignment, when your mind and your body and your soul are moving in the same frequency, tuned into the same frequency, moving into the same direction, you will definitely slowly begin to feel better, slowly remember and see the magic, attract synchronicities, and definitely get back into that place of flow. And that memory of feeling like crap, of feeling disconnected, of spiraling downward, you will look at that like a past event and say, okay, got through that. I remember who I am. I'm back in my zone. And so When you're misaligned, that spiral will kick in and bring you down. And when you intentionally and gently create alignment with mind, body, and soul with 4D, 5D, 3D. Sorry, I said that backwards. Three dimensional, four dimensional, fifth dimensional, conscious mind, subconscious mind, superconscious mind. I know that there are other ways to talk about dimensions, but that is how I'm defining them and talking about them here. And so, what I always say, and I really want you to hear this, is that there's nothing about struggle that is spiritual. It is not the nature of who you are. Struggle is just the signal that it is time for you to reset. So, I just want to share with you three simple ways, and I alluded to it already, to get you back out of that deep, deep spiral, out of those lower frequency feelings and emotions. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with being in that space at all. Sometimes it's okay to just be in that space, accept it for what it is, and know that eventually you will find that higher frequency thought, belief, feeling of gratitude, that feeling of alignment, knowing that you are a child of God, that that you will rise above this. And the number one way to do that is to get back into a level of self awareness. So notice the spiral, notice the disconnect. And instead of saying, why is this happening to me? Say, this is just misalignment. This is not my truth. Awareness will help you break that loop that you've got yourself kind of stuck in, right? So, a little bit of self awareness. And then also, too, as I already alluded to, take a breath, pause your mind, get out of the loops in your mind, and simply breathe and sit in stillness. Go for a walk, go lay against a tree if you can, walk barefoot in the grass, and just reconnect with the energy of the earth. It is not woo woo, it is very real and based in scientific principles. So just pause and breathe, put your hand on your heart, and remember that stillness, that beautiful divine feminine energy, that quietness decreases the entropy and the chaos going on in your mind, and definitely brings you back into reconnect. It is what fuels your soul. And when you drop back into the present moment, you stop the momentum of struggle. Being in the present moment absolutely matters more than I could ever express to you in words. And then number three, now ask yourself, what feels more aligned right now? Not the perfect answer, not what the big fix may be, just one tiny belief, feeling, or even small action could bring you closer to your soul's truth. It may be meditating, it may be going for a run. For me, it's petting a corgi. Or it could be, what belief, what remembrance, what do you have rolling around, particularly like the energy of your heart, a beautiful moment in time, a feeling that makes you feel wildly empowered. It could be the tiniest little thing that you made, someone smile, or they made you smile, or you connected with someone in some really cool, beautiful, synchronistic way. That one small realignment will start that shift from disconnect, from struggle, back into connection, back into ease. Intentionality is, I cannot emphasize this enough. And I know that there are so many buzzwords going on right now, like with YouTube, with flow and authenticity and, being intentional and being mindful. And none of this is really woo woo when you just break it down into the essence of what all of this means. Here's the deal about being human. It's not a particularly easy journey, but we can, as the powerful co creators of our reality, find ease and flow and move away from struggle and get back into that space of little by little, one small intention after another, being really mindful. It is a practice to help your body, mind, and soul stay in alignment. Why does that matter? Your frequency goes through the roof. You attract more of what you want. You repel more of what you don't want. You get very clear on your purpose, vision, the meaning that you can find in life, the fulfillment that you can find in life, and the bigger picture of just how extraordinary you are as a child of God, as the powerful creator of your reality, co-creating with God, God's mind, source energy, the universe, whatever makes you feel comfortable. That's what this whole big eye of intentionality is all about. One moment at a time. And we all have moments where we feel disconnected and out of flow. So I hope that that helps you. And if you are ready to dissolve blocks, you know, get reconnected, feel realigned, step back into ease, manifest what the heck it is you came here for, find your purpose, find your passion, find deeper meaning, I would love to guide you through personally in what I'm calling for September, because the planets are doing amazing, cool things right now with Pluto in Aquarius and Neptune in Aries and Uranus and Gemini. And I made another video about that the other day, that really this is all about stepping into our authenticity, having those beautiful energetic boundaries so we know who we are, we know what we want, we're very clear on our identity, so we can hold and have that vision to create a really, really cool experience while we are here in physical form. And so I created this abundance reset session just for you for the month of September. And within about 60 to 75 minutes, I can help you with, together, we will begin to clear what's keeping you stuck, realign with your potential, and activate the frequency of ease, of flow, whatever you need clarity on, where you may need a little bit more confidence. It's an overall reset that is designed to be personalized for wherever you are and whatever you are experiencing. I will put the link to the reset in the description box below. I have a coupon code right now. You can have that session for 50% off. And I will also put a link in the description box for my amazing free newsletter, where you can have access to more of what I have to offer for you. And then my amazing free webinar, Recode Your Reality, where I talk much more about frequency, identity, sacred geometry, pulling it together in a way that really can help you move forward in your journey of being the already powerful co-creator of your reality that you are. And then I talk about blocks that can be holding you back and all of that stuff as well. So I will put all the links below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe, hit like, definitely hit that notification bell, and I will see you all next time. What are you ready to choose, to bring in, to step into more ease over struggle? I will see you all next time. Namaste.